Hey y'all, so this is going to be a love reading. It's going to be for Aries with all the other zodiac signs. So this row right here is Aries every single time. Then it's going to be Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and so on. So this is Aries, and the first one is going to be with another Aries. This is a love tarot spread. So the first row is going to be past, then it's present, then it's future. Then we're going to pull some other cards out of this little handy deck I have right here, the Rider Tarot, as you know, to give us some more understanding of the whole essence and energy around these cards that have first been pulled. So, Aries for the past, and other Aries for the past. So, basically, what I see out of these cards is, since it's a tower, our Aries, we have you thinking basically that this relationship has been through a lot. I mean, either in the beginning you kind of really had some big, horrible kind of destructive thing happen, to where it kind of set it kind of set the energy for the whole relationship. Either that, or you've kind of figured it's been over from the beginning and that it would never go very far. The other Aries, you're thinking, you're very honest. You want to cut through the bullshit and see the truth of the situation. So I get this tension here. There's a lot of tension, I feel. This one is like, I'm going to make this work, but you need to be honest with me. And this one's like, nah, we really don't have much here, So let's see what the present says. So yeah, presently, you can see that there's a lot of hurt here. I feel that this backstabbing situation is, this Aries is responsible for it, since we see the hurt in the other Aries. But it could also be that this Aries was the one who caused this hurt, and so they feel guilty, they feel horrible about it. Either way, whichever one works for you, it's going to be different for everybody. So let me know in the comments if that resonates with you, and if it's similar to that, or if you can totally understand if that's totally what it is for you. Because those are the two things that I'm seeing for this situation. So let's see for the future. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to add about the present is that I don't feel like it was a breakup. I feel like even though you guys went through all this shit, it still held strong and you're still together for some reason. So then that leads me to the future here. And we can see it's a lot more positive. It looks like this Aries may be considering marriage. Or maybe they got counseling, or they're getting counseling, and so they're working on their issues and they're realizing that it's really not this person that's the problem, it's them. Or, just they're dealing with their own shit and that's really helping this situation. Then I see with this Aries, with the Temperance here, there's a lot of balance. There's a lot of balance. They feel balanced out. They feel like this is the right thing now. Excuse me. So it seems like whatever you guys went through in the beginning, all this bullshit, it really held strong, and now you guys are doing a lot better. Well, this is the future, so I really hope that is the case. Okay, so that's interesting. There's a lot going on. It was seeming that there was some new opportunity possibly, and with the High Priestess here, it's like a lot of secrets, a lot of mystery, a lot of kind of vagueness about the situation. This since I felt like you kind of felt like there was nothing here in this relationship, or something really went down that kind of just destroyed any chances of it doing well, seemingly, in the beginning. What you would not want to see in a new relationship, what you really wouldn't want to see, what it would just be like, okay, this is a straight deal breaker, or this is like totally not going to work, this is already happening, like that's not good. But it seems like it wasn't really talked about. It was very secretive how you guys went about it. You kind of just swept it under the rug. This one wanted more answers, this one wasn't giving them. It was very, very shady kind of business here going on. And it had to do something with a new opportunity. It could have had to do with money. It could have had to do with possessions. It could have had to do with people that just had more than this person did. So I see a very material aspect of it. It kind of being some superficial thing that kind of was just, very on the surface energy, nothing in depth, very just like a passing thought, but, you let it ruin a big part of the relationship in the beginning there. So yeah, and then I see with this one, since we're talking about they were trying to be honest and cut through the bullshit and see the truth of the situation, which this one wasn't giving, they're trying to hold strong into this relationship. They know that this is not good either for the beginning of a relationship to be like this. But they're kind of just overlooking. They feel like they have the control over themselves at this point and they don't need to end the relationship necessarily. But they're just going to look at everything and watch as it goes on and try to stay strong, and they really want that truth. So they're looking over here. This one's looking over here. But this one's looking right at this Aries going, give me the truth. I want the truth. See how her hand is right there like that? She's like, give me the truth. I want the truth now, you know? Like, I demand the truth. And this one's kind of just like, I'm going to go and try to, like, you know, I'm going to try to go and... My dog just ate my grilled cheese sandwich. I'm so pissed, but I don't want to yell into this video right now. So I'm not going to. Okay. Go. Go. Okay. So, strength and cutting through the bullshit, demanding the truth, overlooking the situation and kind of just observing as it goes on, staying strong, thinking that they have the control in this situation. You know, I could do this. This is okay. Just trying to run away from the truth and kind of look for this new opportunity, maybe take that new opportunity, be very vague and secretive about it. And this one's trying to stay strong. They know that they both know in the beginning of a relationship, this is not how things should be going already, you know, if ever, but it should never be the beginning. This is like a deal breaker completely, but whatever the shady situation is, it looks like this one's trying to take some new opportunity or maybe even present an opportunity to somebody else, kind of just like run away from any responsibility of this relationship. Like I said, this one doesn't really see much in this relationship or that it's going to last very long. This one is holding strong, just watching over it. Feels like they have control over themselves and over the situation, kind of. They're not getting too carried away or too hurt right now. They're just demanding the truth. You know, I'm staying right here. I'm staying put, but I'm demanding the truth. See your hand? Give me the truth. I want it. I demand it. And I'm very strong. So then next, very powerful energies here. This is the Libra energy, and this is a fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it doesn't have to be those exact signs. It's just fire energy, which is very confident, sure of themselves, forceful, you know, kind of demanding, doing what they need to do, knowing what they want and how to get it, and, you know, assertiveness. And then the Libra energy is just, you know, very fair. The Justice card is very fair and just, and it's like karma, you know, everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. So that's a new interesting take on this, because before I was saying the Ten of Swords was either this Aries did this and now this Aries is hurt, or it could have been this Aries did it to this Aries and they're feeling guilty and horrible about it, so they're trying to make up for it, and they're still together, right? They're still together. So let's pull these cards and see what else we can get out of this, just to be sure. Oh, there you go. Isn't that interesting? Because we have Temperance right here, both. So yeah, I sense more that it's this Aries actually that did it to this one. Maybe there's neglect in the relationship, so this Aries was like, you know, I want the truth. You know, because they seem very strong and sure of themselves. Like, maybe they decided they're going to go and get theirs somewhere else. And then all shit hit the fan. This one was like, wait, what are you doing? I don't want you to go. And so now they're working together, and that's where the future comes in. I sense that this one's kind of looking toward, like, I want a balanced situation. I know I fucked up, and I feel really bad about it. You know, I have a lot of sensitive energy here. This is what's fair, this is what's right. So it seems like even though this one in the beginning was really hurt by this one, in the end, or presently, this one hurt this one, and it knows that it needs to make it right. So it seems like no matter what in this relationship, this one is more of a Libra energy, you know, making things work and, you know, being agreeable and understanding and kind of just, you know, easing things along so that they could make it work out. That's what Libra is kind of about. So, you know, making things kind of fair and balanced. And that kind of goes along with the Sagittarius energy of Temperance here too. So this one is looking towards temperance, looking towards balance. I know I need to have balance in this relationship. I know I've caused a lot of hurt. I need to look toward balance for us. This is my job to find this. This one's like, I don't know what you're doing, you know? It's like, I get this feeling of like the Queen of Wands. If you could see this card, the Queen of Wands is like, how dare you do that to me? Like, how, that doesn't happen to me. Like, are you kidding me? You know, they're just kind of baffled by this. They're kind of like, you know, they don't know what to think because it's just not something that happens to them very much, you know? But the fair thing in this situation, I like how these are all coming together because it seems like there's so much energy in this and it's so powerful. To me, what it says is that there's a lot of feeling. With the Queen of Cups here, I feel like there's so much feeling for each other and you both know that this is what you want now because of this fucked up situation, whatever happened. It's like it's all going to come together, and that makes a lot of sense for the future as well. Because now, because of this, you guys are kind of a lot closer. Maybe in the beginning, it wasn't really touching that hard. You know, it was kind of just like you were very distant with each other. But then this thing went down, and you realized, wait, maybe we should try to do something with this, because I'm not really ready to let you go yet. So let's see about the future. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. So this is what I'm getting out of these. This Aries was wanting marriage, or they're seeing, you know, a counselor in therapy for their own issues and to work on this relationship. Either, you know, for that or helping their own issues is going to help this relationship. So what I see is that if they do want to get married, then they're very wary about it, though. They're like, I'm not really sure, should I do this? Like, I feel very strongly about this person, but, like, I'm kind of on my toes all the time because I'm not really sure. They're staying up at night. They're not sure how to trust this person anymore. Either that or the therapy is going really well and it's very triggering. So they're kind of like, you know, they're not at ease right now. Very stressful time for this person. This person, on the other hand, they're trying to find that balance, and they have found it somewhat, but they know that it's going to take a lot of hard work for this one to find it. See the Seven of Pentacles here? You have to watch things as they grow, and when you do something shady, you have to understand that it's going to take a long time for the other person to forgive you again. And this one understands that, but I think they're done with that situation. I really do. I think this one, you know, the Death card here, it's like, this is it. Now I'm ready to have this balance, and I'm ready to work hard to show you that I'm worth it, that we can be worth it together, that we can make this work and possibly get married. Okay, you guys, that's for Aries and Aries. I hope you like that, and let me know how you feel about it in the comments or anywhere on my website, anywhere you need to. Let me know what you thought, and I'll get with you guys again soon. Bye.